Good morning to everyone. I'm also trying to show you an EU project that we are working on. So let's see what's behind this fancy title. I think a rather fancy project also. The acronym of the project is 3 Smart. The full title is Smart Building, Smart Grid and Smart City. Duration is 30 months and the overall objective is to provide a technological and legislative setup for cross-spanning energy management of buildings, energy grids and major city infrastructures in Danube region, because we are Interreg Danube project. The overall budget is just less of 3.8 million euros and the co-financing is 85%. We have partners from 6 countries. The lead partner is the Faculty of Electric Engineering and Computing from Zagreb. Then partners from Slovenia, Austria, Hungary, Serbia and Bosnia and Herzegovina. For the introduction, just a few expected results from this project, and then we'll go deep into the project. The expected results are energy regulatory framework impact strategy and energy management strategy in cities. Again, then cost-benefit analysis of the EMS or energy management system that we are planning to install. We are planning to define open modular energy management software in building and on the grid side. And of course, for our building, that's the installation of additional equipment such as building management system, batteries, temperature sensors, etc. So just a few, I think 3 slides on where the idea for this project came. This is a picture of, let's say, a classical commercial building. It has a lot of system, fan coils, radiators, some maybe air handling unit. It has room controllers. It has the system for producing heating or cooling energy, maybe photovoltaics on the roof or the parking lot, potentially some SCADA system, and everything is connected to the electric grid. On classical commercial buildings, there is none or very weak coordination between controllers, between levels, between zone and the production of heating and cooling energy. And the building operation to maintain the comfort for the people costs higher than it should cost. So the idea is as follows: to try to connect all these controllers, to try to connect all these levels, to use external data such as weather forecasts, such as energy prices, to try to predict energy consumption of building and to try to just synchronize all these systems. And how do we plan to do that? This is a functional diagram of the project, of the scheme. So the whole thing is divided on 3 levels. Zone level, that's the office level. HVAC level, the production of heating and cooling energy. Microgrid level, the electric installation of the building, and of course the distribution grid. So knowing the weather forecast, having the model of the building, we can predict the consumption profile of all the offices. That predicted consumption profile is going up to the HVAC level, so that, let's say, water chiller knows how much energy it should produce for the next 15 minutes, half hour, or 3 hours. That predicted consumption of electricity is going to the microgrid level, so that the building knows how much electric energy it needs to run for the next 15 minutes, half hour, 3 hours. With water chiller, we need to calculate all the electricity, computers, elevators, coffee machines, etc. And that predicted consumption profile is going again up to the distribution. Okay, I have a mouse. To the distribution grid. On the other hand, from the distribution grid, we have a price profile that is going down from distribution grid to the microgrid, HVAC, and to the zone. As you can see, we are not trying to run the building as optimal energy efficient building, but we are trying to run it as optimal price efficient building, to run it as with the lowest price possible. Okay, maybe now and at this moment that's not so possible, because we have two tariff model, night and day tariff. But in the future, in Croatia, they are talking about 5 tariff models already. So in the future, we'll have a lot of tariffs, maybe just changing the price of electricity throughout the day, on the hourly basis. In this project, our old administrative building is a pilot building. As you can see in the picture, the building was renovated in 2014. It has a new facade, new windows. It's approximately 8,000 square meters with 7 floors plus ground floor plus basement. So, what is the existing system in the building? We have on the roof, we have 2 water chillers with a 1 megawatt cooling capacity. We have a heating station connected to the district heating with 3 substations, 2 of 1 megawatt and 1 with 120 kilowatts. The latter one is just for air handling unit and a great meeting hall at the 7th floor. We have air handling unit with a capacity of 5,000 cubic meters per hour. PV plant with a peak electric capacity of 29.64 kilowatts. And in the building we have 288 radiators and 313 fan coils. Just to explain, we have completely separated the heating and cooling system. Heating system is via radiators with hot water, and the cooling system is via fan coils with glycol water solution. They're completely divided. So, what have we done in this project? The interventions and the investment was done on 3 levels, like explained earlier. So, on the zone level, HVAC level, and microgrid level. If we're talking about the zone level, we equipped every office with a controller for controlling heating and cooling equipment in the room. Before that, we had the separate control of the heating and separate control of the cooling. We installed thermal actuators for radiators and additional 2 temperature sensors on heating and on cooling medium return. If you are talking about the equipment, all in all, 243 Siemens RDG controllers were installed in the offices, 30 Siemens RXB controllers in the hallways, 288 thermal actuators, 486 temperature sensors, and more than 14.5 kilometers of wiring. Just to control all the energy fluxes in the building, we have installed 36 heat meters inside the building, or 4 heat meters per 1 floor. On the HVAC level, we installed new 2 control cabinets to control the heating station, one for controlling the heating station and one for control of the air handling unit and cooling station. To the building management system, we integrated heating station, water chiller, circulation pump, and air handling unit. Just one information: before this project, the building didn't have any automation at all. It was just running without any automation. And last, on the microgrid level, we installed battery pack with a capacity of 32.4 kilowatt hours. These are lithium-ion batteries with the AC/DC converter of 10 kilowatts. We have a PV plant. The first idea was to charge battery from the PV plant, but then we realized that the PV plant is a feed-in tariff. We cannot use that electricity for charging batteries. We are obliged to sell it to the grid. And for the PV plant, it will not be controlled. We'll just monitor the production of the electricity. So, this is about what we have done till now. What is the future work? What should we do? We should finish the BMS of the building. Just to finish it completely, we have to integrate the heat meters to the BMS. They're not still integrated. The biggest part is to create a 3-smart database. It's a huge work to integrate this database, because we will, on our building, install 21 modules on the building side and 4 modules on the grid side. Every module has 16 to 20 inputs, and so at the output, so they're really big databases. After that, of course, the installation of modules, of 3 smart modules. The plan is to test the modules on the lower scale, on office or floor level, because we don't want the whole building to go rogue. And after that, if that passes okay, just the full implementation of 3 smart, of model predictive control of smart building, let's say. And that, from there, we start off savings. Just to be honest, as the building didn't have any automation, we installed some automation already, and we are saving already. If we look at the November 2018 in comparison to November 2017, we have saved approximately 25% of heating energy. Okay, the temperature in this year was a little bit higher, but again, 25% is pretty much. This last slide has to be here. It's something that we are obliged to do, but the thing you can see here that's useful is the web address of a project. If you need further information, feel free to visit the site, or feel free to contact me. And that's it for me. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.